How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have Granite from Sleep Token, the third track off of Take Me Back to Eden. I am excited. We are reacting and dissecting the lyrics today, so let's dive in. Thoughts after. Drop a like if you enjoy the reaction. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Let's get into it. Let's make sure the volume is all the way up. Blockhead. Ooh. Oh, damn. I like it. This is a vibe. Woo! What is this thing? Oh. Body in your passenger seat. Keep your eye on the road. Yet another reference to some kind of car crash. Damn. Ooh. I like the style of this character. It's just a giant block, but he's got two freaking hand axes. Oh no. Wow, god damn it. Oh, fuck. If I have anything at all to complain about with Sleep Token is that their songs are too damn short. That would be my only complaint. Looks like we got another sexy one from these boys. The vibe of it reminded me very much of Sugar. Like, it was just very vibey, very kind of, I don't know, kind of loose. But the rhythm and the arrangement of it is very much Ascensionism also. Because that also had elements of that, like, I don't know, UK style rap. I hope that makes sense. There's many genres within UK rap and British style of hip hop, but there's a specific style that I'm trying to reference, but I don't know exactly what it's called because I don't listen to that much rap music. But from what I've heard, this reminds me very much of that UK style rap. I'm sorry to generalize it like that, but you guys can let me know exactly if you hear the same thing I am. That kind of syncopation of the lyrics versus the backing track, that kind of vibe, because Ascensionism had that also. I've already listened to Ascensionism. I've already reacted to it. Go check it out if you haven't. But it had that very similar feel. Although the breakdown in Ascensionism is way fucking heavier. But this was also really nice. I liked it. Now, on to the lyrics. Because there was another reference to a car crash or some kind of accident or something. But this song puts a little more clarity into it. First of all, the start of this, sulfur on your breath, granite in my chest. So he says granite and not granite. But, excuse me, sulfur on your breath either refers to someone with just bad breath, because sometimes when you don't take care of your oral hygiene, the bacteria in it can sometimes smell like sulfur. That's what leads to halitosis and everything. Just a little PSA for you people. But sulfur on your breath. But it could also, him, knowing him and his chemical fucking analogies, sulfur on your breath could just mean your words are acidic. What you say is harmful, like sulfur, right? Sulfur on your breath. It could be that. But the third thing that I want to talk about, we'll come back to it because it's referenced later in the song. But granite in my chest is basically him saying like that he feels like this granite, which is one of the heaviest rocks on earth. Or is it the heaviest? It's one of the heaviest, but he feels like that's in his chest and he's heavy, right? You won't ever have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it. So that's again the toxicity in the relationship where there's no communication or there's miscommunication or whatever, right? Fury too damn late, reason dislocates. So it's too late to get angry. It's too late to get upset over this shit. It's gone on long enough and he's over it, right? Reason dislocates. There's no reasoning with this person. And you'll never have to talk about it. You never want to talk about it. So that the first verse is just basically him sort of calling back the toxicity and how there was little to no communication, and whatever communication there was, it had sulfur on it. It was bad. It was toxic, and it made him feel heavy because he couldn't open up in the same way. He couldn't voice his concerns. He couldn't really get out anything he wanted to do, right? Now the chorus, again, see, another reference to some kind of car accident. It could just be a metaphor, but there are too many metaphors. The dashboard metaphor, the glass, what was it? Goddamn, I'm trying to remember all the songs I've listened to, but I can't. But there were a few of these kind of references, right? I was more than just a body in your passenger seat, and you were more than just somebody I was destined to meet. I love the way he's written that. I love the way he sang that. And you were more than just somebody I was destined to meet. So it goes beyond the we were made for each other, tangled up, you know, all that when he references that stuff. But he's learning now that she's more than that. I see you go half blind when you're looking at me. So that either that's like, she's like, she has a problem, right? Because later in the song, in verse 2, basically, you'd sit there acting like you know me, acting like you only brought me here to get below me. Never mind the death threats, parting at the door. We'd rather be 6 feet under than be lonely. So that's that, like, she either, I don't know if it, I mean, he says we'd rather be. So yeah, there was an equal amount of toxicity where they were like, we don't want to leave, but we don't want to be lonely. So we'd rather be dead than be lonely. And here, if you had a problem, then you should have told me before you started getting all aggressive and controlling. You only drink the water when you think it's holy. So that's like, if you had a problem, she had a problem. I think this woman he was with was an alcoholic, right? Because that could be also referencing sulfur on your breath, because alcohol gives you bad breath. and that kind of sulfurous smell that comes from the bacteria that are in that when you don't take care of your oral hygiene, like I said. So she kept this from him. She didn't want to talk about it. She kept it from him. And he was like, if you had a problem, then you should have told me before you started getting all aggressive and controlling. So she let that bullshit sit and simmer and marinate until it manifested in this toxic kind of controlling and aggressive behavior, right? You only drink the water when you think it's holy. Now, holy water, sure, was she worried he was poisoning her or something? No, I think that's beyond it. You only drink the water when you think it's holy. Holy water? I don't know exactly what that's referring to, but she's suspicious of the water that she's drinking. I think you only drink the water when you think it's holy. So maybe that. So keep an eye on the road or we will both be here forever. Like, keep an eye on the road or we will both be here forever. You will kill us both if you don't control your fucking driving. So she was driving, he was in the passenger seat. Something happened, right? And then Atlantic and this place will be your tomb. That kind of happened. So we've been through all of that. And oh yeah, in the chorus is like, between the secondhand smoke and the glass on the street, you gave me nothing whatsoever but a reason to leave. So secondhand smoke. So basically, she also had a smoking problem. Maybe she was addicted. And he says secondhand smoke. So that makes me think he didn't smoke. And because he wanted to be with her all the time, he was around her when she was smoking and he inhaled a lot of secondhand smoke, which is way worse than smoking yourself. Not to get all lectury, but if you hang out with people and you don't smoke and they smoke, stop hanging out with those people. Anyway, you say you want me, but you know I'm not what you need. That again, that toxicity of like, she tells him what she thinks he wants to hear, right? She tells him that she loves him, she wants to be with him, even though she knows he's not the person for her, right? But the existential phrasing here where he's like, but I am, can either mean I am the person you need, or I could be the person you need. I could give you the love that you want, right? Or to make it a little more existential, I am is another way of saying I exist. Like, I'm in this too. So it's not just about you. It's like, you can say you want me, but I have wants and needs too, and you don't respect that, because there was a lot of that also going on. So that it could be that, right? The glass on the street, I'm trying to figure out exactly what that meant. That could either mean after the accident, you know, the windshield breaking, there's glass on the street, that kind of stuff. Or I don't know, she was drinking, there was an argument, she threw the glass on the street while she was smoking. I don't know, I'm trying to paint a picture, but this could be referencing like multiple incidents, condensing it into one song and phrasing it so that it rhymes with the previous line. So how he writes it is up to him, but I'm trying to paint the picture of like, she had a glass in one hand, a cigarette in the other, and there was a fight and she threw the glass on the road, and they were standing outside because that's where they are, standing outside. She threw the glass, she's like smoking still, he inhaled a lot of secondhand smoke. Then they got in the car, still fighting, because there was a fight in a car, if we remember. What song was it? I don't know, you let me know. But there was a fight in a car, right? And then it veered off and shit happened. So that's kind of the chronology I'm trying to paint for myself, just to make sense of it. But yeah, that's kind of what I got from the song. This is definitely, so far this album, I'm definitely seeing Vessel save himself. He's putting himself first for a change. There are elements of like, he still wants to hold on to what was, what should have been, what used to be, that kind of stuff. But he is definitely past acceptance, and he wants to break free of this, and he wants to become himself again, or become someone new, or just kind of basically just leave that bit of him behind, right? That's kind of the whole metaphor of him becoming vessel, becoming someone new, and leaving that past or that part of him behind. So that's kind of what I was getting from it, at least from these songs so far. Who knows? We might go into, what's the next song? Aqua Regia. Oh yeah, one of you left a comment in the previous video about Aqua Regia being a chemical solution for something. I'm sorry, I will listen to the song and then I will make sense of the comment itself, and maybe that will help clear things up. But Aqua Regia. Wait, doesn't Aqua Regia mean holy water? Or no, Regia is something else, right? Either way, whatever. We'll get to that when we get to that. That's the next reaction. But this was Granite. Again, as always, let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. And yeah, drop a like on this video if you enjoyed the reaction. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. You'll have a good one. Bye-bye.